Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Rogue Legacy. Obviously, last episode very much just kind of, I wasn't gonna say an interim, but more of an introductory style episode that we have. Now, I've forgotten what kind of character we're using here. We do have 145 gold. Why don't we give, 94% of this back to Sharon because we did get that perk. And we're gonna move onwards here, so I'm gonna hope to acquire a little bit more gold. Disregard wenches, except for the one, of course, that I am controlling right now. That came across kind of negatively in hindsight, but in any case, we're gonna see if we can't help ourselves out a little bit here. Now, quick refresher in case you forgotten what happened in the last episode over the course of the past 24 hours or so. The major thing that we've gotten is that we did buy that perk that allows us to not waste all of our gold every time we go back into the castle. But probably the biggest thing from a gameplay standpoint that's going to help me out a lot is that I have picked up this blood cape, which gives me some vampirism. So every time I hit an enemy, I will be able to get 2 HP back. Also, I believe we have a rune in our chest plate. It's not the Allspark Sam, insert the cube into my chest.jpg. Oh no, we don't have a rune in our... I thought we did, but I thought we were getting 10% extra gold from all of our drops here, but that is quite clearly not the case. Oh, I'm the barbarian here. That actually killed something? Maybe it broke some furniture. I can't remember. So yes, I'm the Barbarian Queen. Barbarian Queen basically means we have the Fusro Da ability, which actually will break furniture here. What is our magical ability? It's the dagger attack, which I don't really like, but we might still be able to use it to do some killing power here. I thought for sure I was going to get hit by that, but luckily no such luck. All right, now we'll go to town on these dudes. And again, this vampirism is kind of like the only thing I think that's really going to make it possible for me to make some inroads in the future. Now, remember my goals here. First goal, I guess, primarily, is going to be to destroy the boss on this floor. So we're still a little ways away from that, no question. But hopefully we'll make some good progress. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. By the way, I was mistaken in my earlier episode. Where is our chest here? Did I already open it? Maybe I did. It contained money, I guess. Yeah, there it is. But I was mistaken earlier. The game is not $10, it is $15, so I apologize if you got your hopes up over that and then it ended up being a little bit more expensive than you originally anticipated. $10 was the pre-order price, so hopefully you understand where I was coming from on that one. I didn't realize that there was a discount for early pre-ordering, but that's often the case, so that makes perfect sense, actually. So the last run we had, in fact, at the end of the last video, was one of the best runs, actually probably the best run I've ever had in my Rogue Legacy career, if we're going to call it that, and strangely enough, it sort of is kind of accurate. Just be careful here. And we ended up picking up somewhere on the order of like nearly 2,000 gold, which is like seriously crazy for me. Oh my god, I'm 1 hit away from death. That might make me 2 hits away from death now that I got that that turkey leg there, Castlevania style. Is there anything up here? I never realize how to actually get down into those chests when they're hidden. Okay, so we're on the Maya now. Now the good thing here, oh god, how much health does that skull have? I don't want to fight that guy yet. I understand that that's probably an area we want to go to. It probably has, increased rewards for killing enemies and stuff like that. But man, I am a little bit frightened about that prospect. Well, we are going to get to 700 gold. That's pretty substantial. It would make this, far and away our second best run that we've ever had. Okay. Frightened, obviously. I just wanted to work our way into an easier room. We do have the MP actually necessary for me to use my daggers again, which is good. I did not expect that to come back to life, but it's always good to check rather than just have your life ended by a renegade Doomvoss here. I hope that's the correct pronunciation. If it's not, well, whatever, because I'm pretty sure it's not even a real thing, but let's move onwards. It's another one right there. I wonder if these pictures are actually like Easter eggs in and of themselves, like if they're pictures of like the developer's family or something. Remember, I think what happened to us, by way of having this blood cape, I'm pretty sure that my damage is decreased, or my overall life is decreased, but I get the vampiric element, which is really useful. We'll see if we manage to make some good use of this. I mean, so far so good. But obviously this is a kind of a scary floor for me. But if I manage to pick up a little extra money, okay, that was frightening. The real bitch here is that the shots from the flame lock actually go through like the environment, so it makes it difficult for me to dodge them or to put up a blockade or something. I don't know if I've ever seen a crate before. There's another 200 gold. At the very least, we are going to get over 1,000. So hopefully we managed to get some good stuff done as a result of that. I'm not even sure what I would want to upgrade next. Let me think about what... Oh, that's not good. 13 health. Let's take the shortcut and go back around the other way, I suppose. This is, in all likelihood, this is going to be the end of our lives right here. I'm just trying to figure out the correct way to go, as if there is, like, an objective correct way to go. Okay, we're still alive, amazingly enough. Kill this thing. Oh, I really thought that would die in one hit. It didn't. 2 hits is enough, and we will get some extra gold and some extra HP out of that as well. So just stay away from these. It's weird because on the... Oh, you know what? I think I now realize that, you know, if you have that perk that gives you, like, no foot pulse, I think that's why it doesn't trigger spike traps anymore. You know, all being said, that could have gone better, but it wasn't the worst run we've ever had. So we have Lady Chun-Li, the Paladin, Lady Stephanie, the Shinobi. A fast hero deals massive damage, but you cannot crit. That's interesting, because I've never played as the Shinobi before. This guy's nearsighted. I hate the idea of that, so why don't we play as Lady Stephanie instead? Now, with 1,000 gold, what should we do here? I think let's invest it for once in just improving, like, our passive stats here. So I improved my attack damage, and additionally, we won't be able to get anything else, I think. Maybe mana? Nope. But I improved my attack damage there, which is fine. So I have no idea what the Shinobi is capable of doing. We are going to have to give him 94% of our money. Right now, this is only saving me 10 gold. But as soon as we upgrade that, if we end up being able to save like 25% of our gold, that becomes incredibly useful very, very quickly. So, again, we're just going to try to make our way in the castle. I understand that it might seem a little bit repetitive here, just to, you know, start out. But keep in mind that lots of the Spelunky episodes started in kind of a similar fashion. Man, they were not joking. Shinobi starts with very, very little health. So let's be exceptionally cautious. That being said, we do deal crazy damage, as you can see. And we should be able to get our health... Oh, defeat all enemies. Okay. We should be able to get... Oh, man. Is that like a homing turret? We should be able to keep our health pretty high by way of the... Or on a percentage basis anyway, by way of the vampirism. Okay. Oh! Oh, I'm dead already. Wow, that was probably the fastest run that I've had in quite some time. So hopefully... We'll press A to move on here and try again. We'll get the Barbarian Queen or Barbarian King. What's this guy? He's OCD, so he gets mana back for breaking stuff. And she's got 2 left hands and can't cast spells. She's bald, so as much as I'd love to go with my bald sister here, I am going to go with this guy who seems to have a more positive trait associated with him. And 189 gold is still not enough to upgrade anything. Oh, but he's nearsighted. Okay, so this is another one of those traits that in Rogue Legacy I think is more balanced towards... making the game fun and insane, as opposed to making the game, you know, balanced so that every trait is kind of worthwhile. Nearsighted is going to make everything around us fuzzy here, and I know this is going to engender a number of YouTube comments that are like, why is the video quality fucked up at 7 minutes in for anybody else? Yes, it is. You are not alone. I am here with you. I fucking hate these spikes, man. So we're just going to run through. I should be able to do one of these bad boys. And then we'll just come back through and do exactly the same thing the other way. Oh, but I'm almost... Well, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm almost dead, but I'm not in a great position as we sit here. Is this a blueprint? No, it's just more money. That's fine. We've already, like, tripled the amount of money we got on the last run, so I'm okay with that. Don't get hit by that. I'm, again, still used to the damage of the Shinobi, which I definitely do not have anymore. What do we have here? We have the Blade Wall. It's probably, I don't know if Blade Wall is my least favorite magic, but it's down there, you know, it's not up there, it's down there. That was really bad as well. So this Vampiric Cape, I'm not sure this is actually doing, okay, let's not mess around with that. The Vampiric Cape is not doing what I needed to do. Oh my god. I don't want to be in this room, that should be pretty obvious. Get out of here, okay. And then we'll head downwards. I'll deal with those rooms a little bit later, potentially. But as of right now, not really interested. In fact, this has been a shitty layout. If I was going to use the Architect for anything, it would definitely not be to lock this layout in place, because this one scares the bejesus out. Maybe we can kill this guy. Wait for him to fire. Oh, zombies too, good. Whoa, I didn't even know he could do that. He walked on the spikes and killed himself! Sucker! So we are actually going to pick up a fairly substantial amount of money as well. I didn't walk myself onto the spikes, which would have been very damaging. And now, all of a sudden, this run that started out being pretty terrible has gotten a little bit more, you know, the possibilities for success are a little greater now. Okay, so, this Ghastly scares the shit out of me. Don't tell me that's not a ghastly, by the way. Can't piss in my throat and tell me it's raining. You could tell me you love me, though, and I'd probably allow you to do it. Okay, so more MP. Not that we necessarily need it right now, because I've barely been using Blade Wall because I hate it. I much prefer the axes. Oh, and the reason being for that is because the axes allow you to hit enemies that are on a higher plane than you. Not like an astral plane or something, that'd be pretty weird. But they allow you to hit enemies that are above you, which not many magics allow you to do. Okay, that room scares the shit out of me, especially since I'm very low on health. And remember, we're not necessarily going for broke right off the bat here. Okay, they don't block magic, I guess. We're just trying to survive for a little while. This is scary. Because once I go down here, I really got to go the whole way. So, I mean, I do think this is kind of like a necessary path to take. But if I go down there, I can't stop moving. So I really need him to kind of walk into a position where I can get by him at least and jump over him maybe. Okay, this might be it. Whoa! Okay, that actually worked out really well for about 2 seconds and then went horrible. So, again, we are going to have somewhere on the order of 1,000 gold. We have a knave, a mage, and a mage. Well, let's go with a mage. Every kill gives us mana. He's heavy and enemies can't knock us back. His MP and HP pools are swapped. That scares me a little bit. But he has no foot pulse, which I think is really good. But let's go with this Sir Dude, the mage. And with 800 gold, again, I kind of feel like, okay, first off, on this one, mana might be a smart idea. Yeah, let's just go for mass mana upgrades. Again, there's kind of like a grindy-ish 10 million aspect here. I wonder, we have so little HP at this point. That I don't necessarily hold out a ton of hope that we're going to succeed here, because HP, I mean, like I said, I prefer going with these tanky characters, because otherwise I'm generally speaking, pretty bad at the game, so I need kind of that, like, tolerance towards getting hit, otherwise I'm not going to stand too much of a chance. That being said, you know, we do get HP and MP back for every enemy that we kill, and since we have so much MP, I should definitely use the scythes to, oh, shit. Thank God those were blocked by that. I should definitely use the scythes to do some damage. I'm just trying to notice the kind of pattern that the scythes have. Remember, we get HP and MP back for each kill, which is actually awesome. But again, we still can't afford to get hit, like, at all, basically. 2 hits at our current health would kill us, I think. So that's better. You know what? I'm holding out a little bit of hope for this run. I feel like the possibility is there for us to succeed. Now, be careful with this guy, obviously. The thing is, I will have to resort to killing a lot of enemies with the sword, because obviously we only get 2 MP back per kill, and it costs us 15 to summon the scythes, so it's not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. Let's go over to the right here. Okay, this motherfucker, yes, we know this guy. He'll take our gold, but he gives us a 50% chance of doubling our previous gold. You were lucky this time! Alright, that's the first time I think I've ever managed to double my gold. Did I really only have 90 when I went in there? Something doesn't seem right about this situation, my friend. I think he is a rogue and a charlatan, and I'm going to stop playing his game any second now. I can quit whenever I want. Again, there's... Oh, that's really scary, actually. Thankfully, they died, and I was able to pick up some more gold. There's our boss. Now, I can't remember if we have actually fought the boss over the course of this game so far. That is a ton of gold. I don't think we have, so I probably should give it a try, just so you guys can see what the bosses are all about. But first things first, let's see if I can get some extra HP. You never know. Pick up some extra gold before the boss fight, because, you know, in all likelihood, you know, it's not even like in all likelihood I'm going to die. It's like there's like a 100% chance I'm going to die. So I'm okay with that. There's our forest, which is cool. I'm glad we found it. But let's just instead make our way to the exit. Now, the temptation is definitely there to destroy these barrels, because they contain gold, and almost certainly... nothing in there. There is a chest in here. This is actually one of the easiest chests I could possibly imagine. More gold, please. Fantastic. We are going to get to like 690 gold. My favorite number. Sure, let's go fight our boss. So we're almost certainly going to die here, but at least this will give you some idea of what we're going to be up against when it comes to killing the bosses later on in the game. All right. Well, that was really fast. We actually died in 1 hit, and I was at full health. So as you can see, I've got my work cut out for me. So who do we have? We have a paladin, we have a knave, and what is she? She can't cast spells properly, but that's fine. She does have a shield. And this time, why don't we just exit to the manor and buy ourselves some new equipment, because we are getting our ass kicked kind of on a regular basis. So this would give us +7 attack. That's pretty good, but I think I need some extra health. This would give us +20 health and a little bit of mana. That's good. This would give us, +16 armor, +30 weight. And are we already at 45 weight? Is that what we're at right now? I guess it is. So I can't really deal with that. How much does this give us? Plus 20 weight, so we can't get it. How about this? Plus 10 weight. The sword gives us plus 15 weight, so I bought that. And I guess that's all we're going to be able to do here. With 290, maybe we can also get a rune. Like this one gives us the ability to sprint. What does this one give us? The ability to jump in midair. That seems really useful. Why don't we... Oh, I barely don't have enough to unlock that. The Retaliation Room gives us damage return to enemies. That's what it does. I don't know why I thought it gave us extra gold. I could use the Architect to store the layout, but I don't think that's a smart idea. On the bright side, I do get to save 6% of my money, which in this case is actually 18. And we'll try a couple more runs here before we end this video. So again, no major progress has been made, but, you know, incremental progress is progress nonetheless. I know that Ohm's character that he has taken basically to the end of the game. Why are we doing so much damage? Is that, like, critical hit, or is this our new sword? If this is our new sword, I should have upgraded this ages ago. I was just taking the game's advice to heart. You saw that it said, you know, buying equipment is the fastest way to upgrade your stats. Previously, I did not realize that, so... should probably come through here. And yeah, the fact that we're one-shotting all of these enemies is actually totally awesome. I guess my guy's got question marks, or my lady has question marks coming out of her because she's confused. Was that the trait that I had? It was like, you have 2 left hands and can't cast spells properly. So I'm not going to cast any spells because I worry that they will actually, like, hit us and do damage. Anyway, substantial dollars and cents coming already. Our vampirism is allowing us to replenish a little bit of health, but surely we're going to have to play substantially better than this if we are going to succeed. The thing is, I think you don't get damage for hitting enemies. I think you get damage... Wait a minute, can I shield? I can shield in the air. Let's try this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that cost us MP. 3, 2, 1. Hey! That was really good. Let's try this again. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Hey! We got bounced to the exit. All right, we didn't even take any damage there. So there's an example, a twofold example. A, of the paladin's abilities, but B, of me not being bad at the game for once. I have paid my dues and entered the castle proper. That Devil Sharon has taken all that I own as payment. He has even pilfered my private coffers. I left my wife and children with nothing. He says it's the price for any and all who hazard the depths of the castle. He says it's fair. It is fair because of all who have entered. None have returned, but I will change that. I will be victorious. There is no greater swordsman than I, even amongst my siblings. All right, dude. We'll see how that works out for you. Judging by the fact that I've died upwards of 20 times so far on this Let's Play, I would be a little bit concerned about your chances overall. But don't let me stop you, man. Okay, I am scared shitless of this room, but there is a question mark here, which... Oh my god, I can't cast spells properly. Let's just get the fuck out of this room, shall we? Like, this is a nightmare waiting to happen. That room holds nothing but pain for me. Maybe at some point we'll be strong enough to deal with those enemies, but that point is absolutely not now. So we'll just break up this stuff. We are one-shotting enemies without even critting them, which is really beneficial because it drastically reduces the amount of time that I have to spend on these rooms, which I like. Can I jump up here? Yes, I can. All right. How's my health? Bad. But could be better. There's 2 extra HP back. You have to kill 10 enemies to make up for getting hit once, which is a tall order. In fact, it's probably more like 15 enemies to make up for getting hit once. But maybe there are, like, better blood items that you can get later. Or maybe vampirism isn't for me. Maybe I should just go for more of a straight-up tanky build. We'll see. Anyway, this isn't Dota. We can talk about that later. For now, let's just have a good time. Knock him down. Destroy him. That was actually kind of close. I was worried about taking damage. Money situation's real good. There we go. We got a blueprint for a blood sword, so I'll probably go for that next. And we'll be able to stack up vampirism a little bit better. That'll probably, again, lower our overall health, but allow us to get more lifesteal on every kill, which is actually something that I would consider pretty valuable. If we can get like 10 lifesteal per kill, I think that is a build that suits my playing style. Again, just cracking open all this stuff to get an extra, 10 gold every now and then. Feeling pretty good about how that's going so far. Although it's a shame because I did just upgrade my sword on this run, or for this run specifically, and I like the fact that it's helping me do some extra damage here. I don't like this room at all. There's probably a treasure chest at the end, but is it worth my death? Almost certainly not. So let's instead just come over here. Might be some more furniture to smash, and indeed there was, although it didn't contain anything. Jump up here. Okay, fairy chest objective, take no damage. It's possible. This is our Mega Man style drop here, and I really wish I'd been able to buy that, double jump rune. Sadly, of course, I fucked it up here. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna move on elsewhere because I can't really do too much with this anymore. So I guess down and to the right is our next objective here. Why is only one of the... There's no second shooter on the right side there, not to make this all... Everything's gotta be about JFK with you, Northernlion. That's not true. That's not true at all. Just stay up on those barrels, because I was really worried about that situation. I fucking hate the spikes, man. You lose your vigilance for 2 seconds, and oh, I'm dead. Yep, there we go. I can only afford to take like one more hit. Awesome, there's the boss. Obviously, this is great timing, because I have any chance at all of dealing with him. What do we have there? Just some gold. We are up over 1,000, which is positive. We have a teleporter. Not that I have anywhere that I want to go. This should be free gold. Yeah, we probably got like 50 there. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, just don't get hit. Again, the chance for our success still exists. It largely hinges upon not taking damage, as you might expect. Luckily, there was an area here where there were no spikes. I can't believe that fucking hit me. So wait for this shot. Fall on the right area. I walked over the spikes like a fucking idiot. Okay. Now I think we should buy the blood sword, continue on this lifesteal track. Let's play as a... do we have the Shinobi? But I don't want to play as Vertigo. That's annoying as hell. So we'll play as the paladin who is colorblind and everything will be in black and white. That's fine. That makes things look kind of cool if you ask me. We do have a blood sword that'll increase our damage. Oh, we really should have upgraded our equipment load. Let's unequip that. Oh, but it's gonna cause our equipment to be so high. I can't equip it because my equipment load is so bad. Let's unequip everything else except for... Am I okay now? No, I need 5 more equipment off. I'd have to take off the blood cape. That's so unfortunate. But we'll just use the blood sword for once, and then we'll set up our character with the extra equipment load bonus, so next time he can do something better. Alright, so we can't even see it, but we do have the blood sword equipped. And we can get an extra rune here as well. Why don't we get the double jumping rune? And I guess we might as well buy something else, if at all possible. That's already equipped. You can stack multiple runes, by the way, in case you didn't know. Can we get this one? 525 to unlock. No, thank you. Alright. So let's see if this works out better for us. He's going to take like almost all of our gold. At least we got to keep 6%. Not that that is a ton or anything like that. But we should be getting some lifesteal from every kill now. Hopefully on the order of a little bit higher than 2. But I can't promise that. I also... No, it's only 2. That being said, if we up our equipment load, that would mean with this and the blood cape, we would actually get 4 lifesteal from every kill, which would be pretty good. Maybe not, you know, the be-all, end-all, but, you know, getting 4 from every hit. And we are Shinobi right now. That's why we're doing so much damage, by the way. And why we have fairly little HP. You also can't crit as a Shinobi, but that's okay. I haven't really been relying on crits at all anyway. In fact, I've mostly just been relying on dying. There's only 2 things you can rely on in life: death and taxes. And, you know... Well, I haven't been taxed in the game yet, except for... I guess we have been by Sharon. Every time we try to enter the damn castle, he takes all of our money. That's a pretty... That's a positively Scandinavian tax rate. 100%. Oh, I probably should not have headbutted that spike. If I could go back in time, I would probably make a different decision there. That's okay. Gold's coming in fast and furious. We are already at, you know, roughly 300. And rising, hopefully at least. No gold contained there. We will create or destroy the Doom boss here. And again, even though you might be saying, oh, Northernlion, you suck really bad at this game. First off, yes, you are correct. But secondly, I'm just setting up the infrastructure for us to actually be able to beat the game a little bit later, right? And that's a convenient excuse, don't get me wrong. That was really bad. But what I mean by that is that, you know, not every run, at least, has to be, you know, a whiz-bang banger. That was a phrase that I just made up that made me sound 80 years old. Not every run has to be a run where you're going to beat the game. These first few runs really only have to set the stage for us to do better later. Well, we're already in the land of darkness, technically. Why don't we come down here and see if we're having some fun. Yeah, we're going to get our ass kicked here. I'm down to 3 health. I am going to come back up because I think this is a bad decision for us to be here. And we'll go back up this way, shall we? If we die once more, and we will die once more, but maybe the more accurate way to say it is when I die once more, I will set up a my equipment load to be better, and then we will try one run with like max lifesteal from everything that we have. Oh, I almost walked on the spikes there and got myself killed like a big ding dong. I wonder if I probably still need a little bit of gold actually if I'm gonna upgrade my max equipment load. I think I've only upgraded it a couple times. Oh my god! Of course, like the worst death of all time. So Sir Kotaki has been slain. Let me just first off go with do I want to go? I like the Shinobis. If there was a Barbarian King, I would probably be interested in going with him. Sorry, I'm just having a change explosion here to help with some laundry duty. What do we have here? The Shinobi with hypergonadism. That's not that special. But he seems pretty standard, so I'm going to go with him. And our equipment load is up here at the top. Okay, we can upgrade it a little bit. What is it now? 70. I don't know if that's enough. We'll see, though. So what is our blood cape would take us to? Blood cape would take us to 70. All right, that's perfect. So we're gonna do one last run here. Good lord, we are fast. We only have 42 health. That's like real low. You don't need me to tell you that, I'm sure. But starting to think maybe this setup that I've got going on is not necessarily the best. That being said, we will have 10% of our HP will return to us after every single hit. But we're going to need to really... Oh my god, we're almost dead already. We're really going to need to upgrade our max HP if we're going to make this run work at all. This is a fountain that heals us a little bit, I guess. Not all the way, unfortunately. Oh my god, I almost got killed just by walking on top of the spikes there. Or we'll need to play as like a Barbarian Knight or a Paladin or something like that. Sorry, Barbarian King or a Paladin. But probably our next best idea is going to be to upgrade our max HP as quickly as possible. So let's try that one more time. Do we have like any gold to offer here? We have a Barbarian Queen. Stereo blind, can't see, farsighted. All right, well, let's go with stereo blind. I guess that's the best we could probably do right now. And we can't upgrade our equipment load anymore, so let's just... Okay, now we got 105 HP. That's a little bit better. We can Fusro Da until the cows come home. And I realize I'm not spending any money and I'm wasting a bunch of it right now. But that's because I've just had some shitty runs over the end of this video here. So let's hope we get lucky and can keep on doing some good stuff. So we're up to 43 gold already. I mean, we started with like 19, which we technically earned on the last run. I should learn how to use the Fusro Da ability a little bit more because, it doesn't do damage, but it does... irritate these guys, and it destroys furniture as well, which, could be valuable, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Sadly, not a lot of gold seemed to be contained within that furniture. We did run across like a mini-boss there, which doesn't really interest me. This looks like mini-boss-ish in its own right. I can't Fusro Da anymore. Oh, it takes magic power. I didn't realize that, actually. I thought it was just like an innate trait that we could do as much as we wanted to, which would, in hindsight, be real silly. All right, so we don't want to go to the Land of Darkness. At the same time, I really don't want to be in this room anymore either. But I guess, we can kill these enemies to heal up a little bit. If I could get close to them. Alright, we did manage to get 4 health back there. And we should be able to get some more here. Good thing these guys are going at roughly the same time. So we are going to be able to get back 12 HP just from prudent play in all likelihood. Thankfully, our jump is real high, so I could avoid those guys. There's 2 chests in that room just below us, but there were also like some asshole mini-boss skeletons. Man, I am actually real tempted to just try to kill this dude. He's actually pretty... This would be the most successful thing we've done on this run, I think, if we were able to kill him. So let's try to make it happen. We don't have the MP necessary to do anything, but we did kill him. And we picked up enough gold to probably get myself hurt real bad down there. Actually, we managed to live there. We could trade our daggers for scythes if we want to. I don't want to. I'm okay with daggers. It's an okay item, or okay magic in my opinion. Let's continue making our way up here. I didn't even realize there was a Doom boss. We are basically at full health. Now we are at full health. So maybe this blood sword build, or blood everything build, is actually exactly what I need. Seems like the kind of build that's okay for a guy who gets hit fairly frequently, but not frequently enough to put him completely outside of equilibrium. Whoa, when it comes to, being unsustainable. That makes no sense at all, basically, and I apologize for that. Sure. Kill the vases as much as... Whoa, okay. I don't like this. I think maybe if we go a little bit faster right off the bat, we might be able to get through here. And in fact, we killed one of those things somehow. I don't know how that happened. Now, this is the problem, is that lifesteal doesn't do shit for me when it comes to these bosses here. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to kill him, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So why don't we just wander around? There's got to be like a secret room or something in this area. And downwards maybe we'll find. So, well, nothing awaits us here but despair. Do I really want the gold this badly? The answer to that question is always yes. That HP was valuable as well. You know what? Let's give it a try. We might get lucky on the boss fight here. At the very least, we're definitely coming to the point where it makes sense to kind of consider ending the video. So we might as well give this the old college try against the boss. I don't think we necessarily improved ourselves that drastically here, but I think the infrastructure is there to set us up for a future success, shall we say. The problem is that I so rarely find myself in a position where I'm actually able to do damage to this guy. As you can see, I mean, it might look like I'm doing pretty well right now. I assure you that is not the case. It's probably the best I've ever done, but that being said, each of these shots is going to do like 50 damage to me, I think. So this is actually going substantially better than I thought it would, though. Yes, as mentioned, each one does 43 damage to us. So we're actually like on pace to still lose here, I think. That was the right way to dodge, not the other way. Oh, there we go. So we dodged like one way. Oh, no. Okay, we got some HP back there somehow, but one more hit will kill us. Either way, I think there's some positives that we can take home from this. If only the lifesteal worked without actually requiring you to kill the enemy. Okay, so we've got this setup right here. I think we're very close to being able to beat the first boss. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. I appreciate any support you can lend it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. As always, there will be a link in the video description below to purchase the game on Steam for 15 bucks if you're interested. Again, for the third time, as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.